Hi, I'd like to talk to you today about a very simple and fantastic program, and I'll go back to the beginning so you can see what it looks like at the front. It is Animationish. Animationish is a great program that's available online. It's incredibly affordable. And the best thing about it is not only will it work with your Windows computers, your Apple computers, it'll even work with Android, and especially fantastic is it works with Chromebook. So if your district is married to Chromebook, this is something that your kids can use and take it with them no matter where they go, no matter what device they pick up. The work that they've created will be there for them because it's all saved online. One of the nice things about Animationish is it grows with your student. They'll start off in your K through threes, where I use a lot of wiggle doodleish, but very quickly they'll figure it out and then go to the Flipbookish. And once they've figured out Flipbookish, they can go into Advancedish. And each of these levels simply adds a few more tools and powerful parts of these animation programs that will let your students do a little more, whether it's creating longer animation or adding different types of aspects to animation. They can grow with the program. Your littles will start with Wiggle Doodleish, and this is a fantastic part of the application that lets them do a simple 3-frame animation. What I usually do is this simple smiley or frowny face going to a smiley face. So if I draw my little face here and he's unhappy right now, I can go to next. You get the onion skin, so you can then begin to explain the transparent page on top of page that gives you the onion skin so students can see where they're drawing. And then adding the third one, I'm going to continue with that onion skin, explain to them how they can see what they're working with underneath and how they can see what those changes will look like. Then once they get done, they can simply click play and they'll start to feel pretty confident about the fact that they really quickly learned to make their very first animation. And so all of the programs, or all the different aspects of this program, I should say, have a color palette in the top right hand corner. You've got an infinite color selector here where it says more colors. You can adjust your brush size. You can over here choose different tools to paint with or draw with. There's an eraser and a bucket tool, just like you might have in other applications. So if the students have used Chrome Canvas before or Sketchpad, they'll recognize these tools and be able to quickly and easily adapt. The second part of the application is Flipbookish. And Flipbookish lets them simply add extra pages. Each time they hit the little plus, they can add extra pages and they can create take that animation a little further. So maybe now their little smiley face is going to begin to talk a little bit. And so each time they can add another page, they can still continue with that onion skin understanding, and literally they are just kind of adding extra slides to it is what you're doing there. And so the Flipbookish lets them create longer animations. They can adjust the speed of that animation here in the bottom right hand corner. They can go back and forth. They can create a loop so that if they create a ball bouncing, for instance, it can continue to bounce again and again and again, so they can create those loops. Still applicable to this part of it is the same brush adjustment, the color tool selectors, and all the same tools over here on the left-hand side. Your brushes, your pencils, your eraser, and your bucket fill. Across the top, you're going to see that you've got import. If you've done something, you've created something that you want to bring in, you can do that. You can adjust the pressure sensitivities. You can of course, have an undo. If you create and copy something, you can paste it. You can share it out. This is one of the nice features is you can share that out with your teachers and so forth. And of course, there's the save, open, and create a new image buttons. The third part of this application is Advancedish. And so for those students who have really gotten a good understanding of how to create those basic animations and start to create the idea of multiple cells and how those cells transition from one to the other, they can now add layers. And so you can add a background to what you've created. You can still use all the same color selectors that you have. You still have the brush adjustment sizes. You still have the ability to adjust the speed, create the loops. You can play your animation, and you still have the same tools over here on the left-hand side. It's a fantastic program. Animationish is super easy, super fun, and I'm telling you, even your littles, your K through 3, will enjoy it. And one of the nice things, again, it grows with them. By the time they get an advanced Animationish, you're going to really see them to develop a sense of becoming an animator. This is a great introductory program. So if you've got kids who are going to go on to create in Flipgrid or any of those others, it's a great way to get started. Animationish, check it out. You'll love it.